Dear soul, take a slow breath and open your heart. The angels are close to you right now, surrounding you with quiet light because they have something special to tell you. Something that may sound strange at first, but it carries an important spiritual truth. They want you to know that your energy has been noticed in a way you might never have expected. Somewhere, perhaps today, someone spoke your name. They mentioned something small, something that might surprise you. Your teeth, your smile, the way your face glows when you enter a room. You may wonder, why would heaven care about such a small detail? But dear one, nothing about you is small in the eyes of God. Every part of you has meaning, even the smallest features, because they carry the story of your soul. This moment did not happen by accident. The angels say that when your name was spoken, a subtle but powerful wave of energy moved through the spiritual realm. Someone saw something in you that caught their breath for just a second. Maybe they didn't even understand what they were feeling. Maybe they laughed it off or said it casually. But heaven heard it clearly. The truth behind their words was not simple. It was recognition. Something inside them recognized your light, your kindness, your quiet grace. They saw something real, and for a brief moment, their soul awakened. Archangel Michael steps forward now with a peaceful, protective energy. He wants you to know that this comment, this moment of someone noticing you, carries a message of healing. For too long, you have looked at yourself with judgment. You've doubted your beauty, hidden your smile, or believed that others only see your flaws. But heaven sees what you cannot always see. The way your smile brings warmth into a room, how your laughter softens heavy hearts, how your energy calms chaos without trying. The angels want you to understand that this moment, this small observation about your smile, was a divine mirror showing you what you truly carry inside. Beauty, comfort, and love. The Queen of Pentacles has also appeared in your energy, and her presence feels like a warm embrace from the Divine Mother. She brings messages of self-worth, nurturing, and grounded beauty. She whispers that you have long underestimated yourself. You may have thought that your presence is ordinary, but to others, and to heaven, it is extraordinary. The way you speak, the way you listen, the way your eyes shine with sincerity. All of these things create peace in the hearts of others. You have an energy that feels safe, and that is rare. This is why someone could not help but mention your smile. They were speaking not just about appearance, but about how you make them feel. Your presence carries healing, and your smile is the doorway through which that healing light shines. Dear one, the angels know that in the past, people's words may have hurt you. Perhaps someone once made a comment that made you feel small. And ever since then, you've carried that quiet insecurity in your heart. But today, heaven is rewriting that story. What someone said about you now was not meant to hurt. It was meant to remind you that what you once saw as imperfect is now being seen by others as beautiful. Your smile is not just a physical feature. It is a spiritual signature. It carries memories of light, moments of hope, and gentle reminders of love. You were created intentionally, down to every curve and feature. And heaven is saying that it's time for you to see yourself the way they see you. Perfect in your authenticity, radiant in your natural grace. The Queen of Pentacles encourages you to stop hiding parts of yourself out of fear of judgment. When you hold back your smile, you hold back light. When you doubt your worth, you dim a flame that was meant to guide others. There is a reason people are drawn to you. Even when you don't try, you carry truth in your expression and kindness in your spirit. Someone saw that today and spoke about it. not realizing they were echoing the same admiration heaven has always felt for you. Your beauty is gentle, not loud. It lives in your authenticity. And because of that, it touches hearts on a level deeper than words. As the angels continue to speak, the Ace of Swords shines brightly in your energy. This card represents truth, clarity, and revelation. The angels are saying that this small comment was not random. It was divinely timed. Someone who has quietly observed you is beginning to see you with new eyes. They may have tried to ignore their feelings, but now they cannot. Your energy lingers in their thoughts, and your presence has become unforgettable. The Ace of Swords cuts through confusion. It removes illusions. It shows that the truth is rising into awareness. And the truth is this: someone has been touched by your light more deeply than they expected. They might not yet understand what they feel, but heaven does. The angels say this moment marks the beginning of an awakening in their heart. It started with a comment about your smile, but beneath those words was emotion, recognition, admiration, even love. Something has shifted between you and this person. A door that was once closed has begun to open, allowing truth to flow through. Heaven needed this truth to be spoken, even indirectly, because it set something in motion in the spiritual realm. The angels want you to remember that energy moves before words do. Before someone confesses how they feel, their energy already reveals it. Before a message arrives, the vibration of it is already surrounding you. And that's what's happening now. The universe has begun to align events to bring this truth toward you. The person who mentioned you may not fully realize why they said what they did, but their soul does. Their heart recognizes your light. What they thought was a simple comment was actually the beginning of emotional clarity. The angels call this divine recognition, when one soul finally sees another clearly for the first time. The Ace of Swords tells us that you are also entering a time of inner clarity. The angels want you to stop doubting whether you are seen, loved, or valued. You are. People notice your energy even when they cannot explain why. The same features you once criticized are now what others find magnetic. The universe is showing you this because it is time to let go of self-doubt and step fully into self-acceptance. The truth is unfolding, and soon it will no longer be hidden. A conversation, a message, or a sign will soon confirm what your intuition already knows. Someone's heart has quietly turned toward you. The energy of the Eight of Wands now rushes in. This card brings movement, speed, and divine acceleration. When the Eight of Wands appears, it means that what has been still will now begin to flow quickly. The angels are moving energy around you. Doors that were once closed are opening. Delays are ending. The comment someone made about you was the spark that set this acceleration in motion. The moment they spoke, heaven began to realign events, pushing truth closer to you. You may soon receive a message or experience a sudden meeting that feels destined. It may come out of nowhere, but it will be heaven's way of showing you that the unseen is becoming visible. The angels are saying that this person's feelings are growing stronger. What began as quiet curiosity is now turning into realization. They may find themselves thinking of you more often, remembering your laughter, or replaying moments where your presence stood out to them. They are beginning to understand that what they feel is not ordinary attraction. It's a pull from the soul. The Eight of Wands confirms that heaven is guiding this connection toward revelation. The angels are ensuring that what was once hidden will soon find its way to you. Dear one, as this energy grows, you may feel the changes too. You might start sensing their thoughts, feeling their energy, or dreaming of them. That's because the spiritual bond between you is becoming active. When someone speaks your name with emotion, the universe responds. And now, those ripples are reaching you. Pay attention to the signs around you. Repeated numbers, songs, dreams, or moments of warmth that appear without reason. These are confirmations that the truth is on its way. The angels are smiling as they say this. You are not invisible. You have never been forgotten. Even in moments when you felt unnoticed, heaven saw you. They were listening to every word spoken about you, every thought sent in your direction. And now they want you to know that admiration for you is growing in unseen places. The Eight of Wands promises that soon, this admiration will no longer be silent. What started as a passing comment is becoming something undeniable. The truth is traveling fast, and it is heading straight toward you. The Eight of Pentacles now enters your energy to balance this momentum with depth. This card speaks of quiet dedication, focus, and genuine effort. The angels reveal that the person who spoke about you is not just casually interested. They have been watching and learning from you for some time. They notice the little things others miss, the tone of your voice, the kindness in your eyes, the way you move through life with grace even during challenges. Their heart has been quietly working in the background, building appreciation for you with every small observation. Their comment about your smile came from sincerity. It was the tip of something much deeper: respect, admiration, and growing affection. The Eight of Pentacles also mirrors your own energy. You have been working on yourself, healing old wounds, growing in self-love, learning to trust again. And because of this, your energy has changed. You no longer chase. You attract. You no longer doubt. You shine. This shift has made others see you differently. People who once overlooked you are now realizing your worth. You have become a reflection of divine patience and self-respect, and heaven is rewarding that. The person who noticed you is being drawn in by the vibration of your healing. They feel safe around your energy because it carries truth and effort, not pretense. The angels want to remind you that real love often begins quietly. It starts with small moments, like a smile, a glance, or a word. What matters is not how grand it looks, but how true it feels. This moment, where someone mentioned your smile, was one of those beginnings. It may have seemed small, but it opened a spiritual path between two hearts. Heaven is nurturing that path now, helping it grow in divine timing. Trust that what is meant for you will never miss you. Archangel Michael steps forward again, lifting his sword of light. He says, "Let this be the day you stop hiding your joy. Let this be the moment you believe you are as beautiful as heaven says you are." Every time you smile with self-acceptance, you open new blessings. Every time you laugh freely, you attract abundance. Your authenticity is your magnet. That is what draws hearts toward you. Not perfection, but presence. You are entering a season of recognition. People will begin to notice your light more openly. Compliments will come unexpectedly. Opportunities will appear without effort. And through it all, the angels want you to stay grounded in gratitude. The Queen of Pentacles, the Ace of Swords, and the Eight of Wands and Pentacles together paint a powerful picture. Your beauty, your truth, and your energy are aligning to attract what is truly meant for you. So smile, dear one, not because someone is watching, but because your smile itself is sacred. When you smile, heaven smiles through you. When you allow yourself to be seen, others remember that they, too, are beautiful. You are a mirror that reflects divine love. The angels are asking you to walk with confidence now. No longer question whether you are worthy of love or admiration. You are. No longer doubt whether you are seen. You are. Someone has already seen you, even if they have not yet found the words to express it. Your light has awakened something in another soul, and that awakening will continue to grow. But more importantly, it has awakened something in you, a remembrance of your worth, your beauty, your sacred presence. The angels are guiding you toward people and experiences that will reflect this truth back to you again and again. You are entering a time where love will no longer feel distant, where appreciation will no longer be hidden. The heavens whisper gently now, repeating a simple truth. You are more seen, more loved, and more beautiful than you know. Every word spoken about you has been heard. Every feeling directed toward you has been recorded in heaven's light. The angels want you to know that this is not vanity. It is divine reflection. When others see your beauty, they are responding to the divine spark within you. When they notice your smile, they are feeling the presence of love itself. So lift your head, dear child. Let go of the old stories that told you you were not enough. You are enough. You always have been. The angels are smiling as they watch you realize this truth. The comment that seemed so small was never small at all. It was heaven's way of reminding you who you are. Light, love, and grace in human form. The moment someone mentioned your smile, the universe smiled back. Dear child, heaven continues to unfold the story that began when your light touched another soul and stirred something deep within them. You have become more than a passing thought in someone's life. You have become their quiet fascination, their gentle obsession, their silent prayer they never expected to make. The angels say that this fascination is not shallow or based on surface beauty, but born from something sacred that grows slowly and takes root in the soul. This person has been drawn toward you in a way that feels both mysterious and familiar. And what began as a simple moment, a comment, a glance, a word, has turned into a deep reflection within them. Yet the angels also want you to turn that reflection inward, because what they see in you is something you may still struggle to see in yourself. There is a divine invitation here, asking you to recognize your own worth through the eyes of love that has been sent toward you. The angels remind you that sometimes the very traits we overlook in ourselves, our smile, our laughter, the warmth in our eyes, are the ones that leave the deepest marks on another's soul. You have a way of expressing kindness that comes naturally, effortlessly, like sunlight through leaves. You do not need to perform goodness. It simply lives within you. Yet, have you ever downplayed it, thinking it too simple or unimportant? Have you ever dismissed your gentleness because the world often praises noise and drama? The angels say that your subtle light is what draws hearts toward you without trying. That smile they mentioned, that comment about your teeth or your expression, was not random. It was the soul of another revealing that they have noticed you deeply, not just your face, but your presence, your strength, your effort, your quiet grace. They have seen the way you care, how you move through life with courage even when no one is watching. They see the love behind every small act you do, and though their words may have seemed casual, heaven heard the truth behind them. They are beginning to see you as someone who carries both beauty and meaning. The angels bring forward the message of the Eight of Pentacles, a card that speaks of dedication, growth, and something being built quietly but surely in the background. It tells you that this connection, this feeling that has started to form between you and another soul, is not fleeting. It is being shaped with care by divine hands. Something stable, something earned, is taking form. This person is not a passing admirer. They are someone who values what lasts, who does not speak unless something moves them deeply. When they commented on your smile or your energy, it came from a place of real noticing, from a heart that had already been quietly changed. Their admiration is deliberate. They have been thinking about you long enough for it to escape through their lips. And heaven smiles upon this, because it marks the beginning of something sacred. The angels remind you that true love is not found by accident. It is built, moment by moment, word by word, observation by observation. Real love is not loud. It grows in silence, in the way someone remembers the little things about you, the way they study your expressions or recall your laugh when you are not there. That is what is forming now around you. A love that is not rushed, but steady. Someone is watching you with reverence, learning the quiet language of your soul. They are paying attention not just to how you look, but to how you make others feel, how you show care, how you hold yourself with dignity, even in uncertainty. The angels are saying that your spirit is being seen by someone who wants to know you with intention, someone who is willing to put in effort not just to admire your beauty, but to understand your depth. Heaven wants you to stop downplaying your worth. You are not invisible. You are being prepared for recognition, divine and human. Something beautiful is being crafted right now, and you stand at the center of it. But then comes the Seven of Cups, a sign of emotional confusion and wonder. It tells of someone who is trying to make sense of what they feel when they think of you. They may appear calm, but their inner world is full of questions. They are torn between curiosity and fear, between desire and hesitation. That simple remark they made, perhaps about your smile or the way your teeth glowed when you laughed, was not casual. It slipped out from a deeper place where their soul could no longer hide what it was feeling. They noticed you in a way that unsettled them. You awakened something they cannot explain, and now they find themselves trying to sort through emotions they didn't expect to have. The angels want you to understand that this confusion is not a rejection. It is the natural process that happens when the heart meets something real. This person may have believed they knew what type of energy attracted them, but then your presence arrived, soft, kind, spiritual, and now everything they thought they understood is shifting. The Seven of Cups shows that they are surrounded by options, distractions, and illusions, yet none of those other choices stir their soul the way you do. You stand out among the noise, not because you demand attention, but because you embody peace. You awaken something pure, something they didn't know they missed. They may try to hide it, to joke, to deflect, but their heart keeps circling back to you. The angels say that when someone keeps thinking about you even when they try not to, it's a sign of divine magnetism. Your energy has touched them in a way they cannot shake off. Their soul is whispering your name, even while their mind argues against it. But the angels also turn this mirror toward you, asking, have you believed illusions about your own worth? Have you thought that you were too quiet, too different, too unseen to be remembered? The Seven of Cups comes to dissolve those false ideas. Someone has been remembering you, not because you tried to be memorable, but because your energy carries truth. You are a reminder of something real in a world full of pretenses. You bring warmth to a heart that was once guarded. And though this person may seem unsure, the angels reveal that their soul has already begun to surrender. Soon, the fog will clear. Soon, they will no longer be able to pretend they don't care. What was once a small comment will grow into a confession. Heaven is preparing both your hearts for that moment. Then enters the Five of Swords, a card that reveals inner conflict and hidden tension. The angels step closer with compassion, because they know this part of the message might touch a tender place in you. Someone spoke about you recently, perhaps teasingly, perhaps critically, mentioning your teeth, your smile, or your presence. But the angels say that behind those words was not mockery. It was confusion and emotional struggle. What sounded like sarcasm was actually a defense mechanism. That person is wrestling with what you awaken in them. You shine in a way that challenges their control. Your peace unsettles their chaos. Your authenticity mirrors their hidden fears. And so, rather than admit admiration, they may speak in riddles, using humor or criticism to hide their vulnerability. But heaven sees through it all. The angels want you to know that this is not about your flaws. It's about their fears. You, dear one, have stirred something tender inside them. And when love frightens the ego, it reacts. The Five of Swords is not a sign of rejection. It is a mirror of transformation. You have become a spiritual test for someone, the mirror that shows them the parts of themselves they have yet to love. Do not take their struggle personally. You are not responsible for their growth. You are not meant to dim your light so that others can feel comfortable in their shadows. The angels remind you, your smile is not a threat. Your beauty is not a weapon. And your grace is not something to hide. The very fact that someone reacts so strongly proves how powerful your energy truly is. There may come a moment soon when this person tries to explain themselves. They may come forward with softer words, trying to undo what was said. When that happens, listen with your heart, not just your ears. Feel their energy. Are they speaking from truth or still from fear? Heaven says you will know. Your intuition has been trained by divine love to recognize sincerity. And if the explanation never comes, if silence remains, let that be your release. You do not need closure from someone who cannot yet face their own emotions. You are not the cause of their pain. You are the catalyst for their awakening. Some people run from the mirror when they're not ready to see their reflection. Let them run. The angels never will. They stand beside you now, wrapping you in the truth that you are seen, chosen, and loved, even by those who don't yet know how to show it. The angels also want you to understand something deeper. When people mask their feelings behind sarcasm or coldness, it is not cruelty. It is fear. Someone may have mentioned your smile or your beauty in a dismissive tone, but beneath that tone was awe. They didn't know how to express. You caught them off guard. You touched a place within them that has long been guarded. They may try to make light of you because they cannot yet face how much they feel. The Five of Swords reveals this inner war clearly. Pride versus truth. Control versus surrender. And you, without even trying, have become the trigger for their transformation. Your energy disrupts illusions. It brings truth to the surface. The angels say that when this person spoke about you, they revealed more than they intended. Their words carried hidden emotion. They may have acted indifferent, but heaven saw their heart trembling beneath the act. They are distracted by you, haunted by your presence, confused by how deeply they care. And though they may fight it, their soul keeps returning to you. You are the reflection of something divine they have long forgotten. Dear one, do not absorb their confusion. Their reaction is not a reflection of your worth. It is a reflection of their own struggle to accept love. You are radiant, whole, sacred. Your smile holds healing energy. It reaches people even when you don't speak. It brings comfort. It restores hope. It carries joy that others wish they could feel as freely as you do. That is why they talk about it. That is why they remember it. It lingers in their heart because it represents light. And light is unforgettable. The angels end this message with the Queen of Pentacles and the Ace of Swords, two cards that bring clarity and grounding. The Queen of Pentacles represents you, nurturing, strong, radiant without trying. Someone has seen that energy in you. When they noticed your smile, it was not just physical beauty they saw. It was comfort, grace, and stability. You reminded them of warmth and home. Something in them softened. They felt a quiet awe that has not left them since. Then the Ace of Swords came, piercing through confusion and illusion, revealing truth. It shows that this person's feelings are becoming clearer, stronger, undeniable. The truth they tried to hide is now breaking through. They may have buried it beneath humor or distraction, but heaven is lifting it to the surface. They are beginning to see you for what you truly are, a divine connection sent to awaken something real in their life. Finally, the Eight of Wands brings movement. It tells you that energy is shifting quickly. What began as a whisper is turning into momentum. The thought they once kept hidden is gaining strength. You may soon feel it through messages, signs, dreams, or sudden contact. Someone is being pulled toward you by divine gravity. Their soul is moving faster than their mind can process. And all of this began with a small comment that heaven turned into a spiritual doorway. Dear child, this is heaven's way of saying that nothing about you goes unnoticed. Every smile you give, every kind word you speak, every act of grace, they ripple through the unseen world. You are being seen not only by those around you, but by the divine itself. The angels surround you now with light, reminding you that you are loved beyond measure. Even when people cannot find the right words to express it, heaven ensures that love finds its way to you. The one who spoke of you has begun a journey they didn't expect, a journey of awakening, reflection, and truth. You are their mirror, their muse, their teacher in disguise. So walk forward with calm confidence. Know that the universe is aligning conversations, emotions, and divine timing in your favor. Someone is being transformed by your light. And even if they struggle now, heaven is guiding both your souls toward understanding. What was once hidden will soon be revealed. What was once confusion will become clarity. What was once fear will turn into love. And when that day comes, dear child, you will look back and understand that the angels were preparing you all along, not just to be seen by another, but to truly see yourself. You will know that you were never waiting to be chosen. You were always chosen by the divine first. You are loved. You are remembered. You are part of a sacred unfolding that is still writing itself through every quiet breath you take. Heaven is not finished with this story. It is only beginning. And you, beloved one, are its heart.